I also want to go into what you touched upon there with once you started social media in eighth grade in 2011. That just made me do the math of how much older I am than you. And but it's interesting to me because now, flash forward, 10 plus years of social media and things like the Netflix documentary having the social dilemma and stuff, and kind of painting a picture of this. You say you were dealing with it in 2011, and there's people now that you talk to that are in school, and when they first pick up social media, they're the ones getting bullied. It seems a little weird to me that would be how it works, because isn't it such a common place for everybody to have social media? And if you're getting followers, isn't that kind of like, for a lot of these people, isn't that kind of the gauge of like what makes you popular?
It's like you would think, but I think when you're young, I mean, in life, like people really just genuinely don't want to see other people like win, I think. Especially when you're that young. I think like, especially like I wasn't like the coolest, you know what I mean? So I think when people saw, oh, she's starting to have people like her, like why? Like she's weird, she's annoying, like she's this and this. So I don't know. I don't know if it was a jealousy thing. I don't know if people just genuinely didn't get it. But I don't know. I think it's just like going against the norm, I guess, because you're expected to go to school, graduate, go to college, get a normal job, get married, have a family, do all these things. I think that's like the normal steps of life. So I think when someone starts to like go off that path a little bit and do something different, and it's like, well, I'm going to do social media, or I'm going to become a singer or an actor, or like whatever it is, and you're living in like a small town in Texas, I think people don't get it, and they think, oh, well, like good luck, So I don't know. It's like it could be a bunch of things, but I know for me, like when I started coming out to LA and I was like, I'm going to do music, a lot of people were like, well, good luck. Like it's never going to happen. Like 1 in a million, all that stuff. So I don't know.
Well, that part I can actually empathize with you on. I mean, at a young age when I decided I wanted to do music, and it was that all or nothing kind of thing. And a lot of other musicians I've talked to via being on the show or via just being on the road with a lot of people who have had some success in music. I think we've all heard that, right? Every single person has told you that, you better have a backup plan. You better have this. You better have that. And I think that, I mean, I do find merit in that now that I'm a little bit older and get to look back at that and look at the accomplishments I've had in music. And, I think if we're all a little bit honest with it, we're super lucky. Like, yes, we went for it and gave it our all, which is the first part, by the way. Everyone, you don't need a backup plan. You could make that one later. You got to go for it all in at first, and then you still got to get lucky after that, right?
Yep.
And exactly. I think that's the main thing, because I'm sure even with you, you've probably worked with or seen other people that you look at and go, wow, they're so talented, and I'm more popular for whatever reason. You don't really know why, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anyone that like pops to your head when I say that? Like, is there someone that just popped to your head when I said that?
Yeah, I literally just saw this TikTok of this girl singing a Beyonce song. And I was like, it's just so crazy because there's so many insanely talented people out there who are like just no doubt, like, have insane voices, who aren't, famous and don't have songs out even. And I think it's like, I don't know. I think it's so crazy when I see videos like that on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever, because it's like there's just so many like really talented people out there. It's like, why am I where I'm at? But they're, I don't know. It's like, it's just crazy. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like to think that it comes from that hard work, and you have to have, I don't know how else to describe it, but as they say, the it factor. And
there's so much that goes into it, but yeah.